We got the media team in here. We're the media
team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
Spin the block.
Free 4 extras because he went and got his ass locked up again.
Nephew ain't gonna like this.
Uh-huh.
I don't respect it.
Don't respect what?
Nothing he's in right now.
Why you say that? As far as I know, people saw pictures of him in cuffs.
Listen,
he said he was just at the corner store hanging out with Dodie Six and that the cops came by and we're talking about violating him. I don't know if that's actually what got him locked up a few days later.
I'm going to say it because I got genuine love for him. So you got people that got genuine love for you, then you got your homeboys who just letting you do what you want to do, and they not going to tell you what you should be doing. You know what I'm saying? First came home, right? Had a conversation with him. I said, yo, what's your terms and condition on your parole or probation? I got an ankle monitor on. I got to give him 4 months. I ain't supposed to be in gang areas. I ain't supposed to be in the hood. Okay, stay out the hood. Get off the ankle monitor. Right? With this thing that Adam's going to do for you, that we're all Adam
invested in,
right? I'm telling you, bro, bring him in. I think you like Wack. I really love, Bill when and look, he created a lane. He did some Draco shit, right? Draco created a sound. You always champion that. He created a lane talking about fighting in jail, and now we look up, we got 3-4 other dudes now trying to fall in that lane. That's a 4 extras created lane.
This is true. Nobody cared about jail squabbles that much prior to this,
right?
Yeah.
But now, not only did he create a lane, he got a job, a 6-figure paying job. Okay? What else does it take, nephew, for you to remove yourself from that? That's gonna erase your opportunity, right? Every 90 days, it's a Lupe jail call.
Yeah.
No, nephew. When I saw you, I embraced you. I went in my pocket for you. It told you, stay on the street, stay away from that. Now, when I see you, I ain't gonna say a word to you until your ass off paper. Because you, right, took your opportunity for granted. Ain't no telling where this would have took him. It's like he got a song that's moving.
Because if it's just the parole violations and he gets thrown in for another month or whatever, but it's like, what if this turns into a longer sense?
Because see now, listen, okay, you going for a parole violation, probation violation, right?
Right.
Now you go in there and you stab him. Now you get booked for something else, or a motherfucker stab you.
That is so crazy to think he's in the county jail right now, dealing with all the shit that he's basically made a name talking about. That is wild.
Right, but we're going to get to that.
Yeah.
Because now it's a different situation for him now, right? So now, I told him, I say, nephew, stay out of the hood. Take your girl, get your laptop, do your live shit, come down here, work in the building, build your brand, get these people they 4 months to get off of that ankle monitor. Get off of that, because when you're on an ankle monitor, the next step is back in jail. See, when you get that monitor off, then the next step could be back to an ankle monitor, right? Get further away from being, incarcerated.
Right.
And what I don't like that he did is he didn't acknowledge his opportunity. He told me, I love the hood, I gotta go. Nephew, Vernon Avenue don't love you. Your homies love you. But the police know where Vernon Avenue is at. The environment we come from, when you went over there, you made it worse. What you did was a gift and a curse. You went over there and supported. You did what most people wouldn't do. But the fact that Adam 22 was in the 40s with 4 extras, shooting a video, and then he gives him a job, a salary, and then he puts the video up on the YouTube channel, that took his hate rate from his ops, his internal homies, up 400%. You did nothing wrong. You damn if you damn if you don't. If you don't do it, you ain't supporting. If you do it, right? Oh, it's because of Adam, right? No. So at some point, 4 extras, you do that. You got to know when to hit and get out the way. Right.
Okay, because like he called me after the cops put him in cuffs that one day, and he's talking to me, and it's all making sense. But he's at like I understand that it bothers him that the cops can just pull up and put him in cuffs and they maybe violate him.
Get out of that. Get out of that.
Just by hanging out in the parking lot, hanging out with a couple of his friends. This to him is so unfair. But at the end of the day, the cops have your balls on a vice grip. You got to do whatever they tell you to do, or you're gonna keep getting locked up. It's like you got to play the game at least for a while.
This is where I'm disappointed. You keep making it easy for them. You got opportunity that people would die for, and you won't say, you know what? Let me shut this down so I can get further away from this. Get off this ankle monitor. Get off this paper. Continue to build my brand and continue to grow.
Yeah,
he won't do it because off the back, I got to go to the hood. Now, when he go to the hood, everybody in the hood is saying, dumbass nigga, if I was me, nigga, I would have been nowhere over there.
It seems
This is what they saying.
very foreign to him to stay ducked off.
He has to.
He's never done it in his whole life.
He never had a salary in his whole life.
That's yeah.
He never had access. You're an up-and-coming rapper. You got access to one of the largest platforms. Not only do you have that, you got access to 2 individuals that can say, Bootleg Kev interviewing. Hey, y'all interviewing. Yo, Vlad, I know he may not, but let's slide him in there to help. But now, you in there hollering, I'm at 2,700 off the back. Nephew, we don't want to hear it. We ain't celebrating when your ass get out. You need to get out. I hope you have the safest, worstest experience right now in LA County Jail, because maybe that'll keep your ass from wanting to go back. I say this out of love and respect. Now, guess what? Here comes the curse side. Because he has created this frenzy that he wasn't trying to create, body and they mama gonna want to fight.
Yeah.
He gonna have the most squabbles, whether he want it or not right now. We saw Alshon Martin come out. He want to fight. The Devil Lane dude, he talking about what he talking about. The Inglewood, they talking what they talking about. Everybody now coming out saying this, that, and the other. So now that he's in there, everybody's gonna want a shot at the title.
So you mentioned BRAZY. He and you tell me if I'm moving right. So I had an interview scheduled with BRAZY.
He told me y'all been communicating.
From jail. And we were going to do it. And then I had a conversation with 4 Extras, and he really was not feeling the optics of a guy who's essentially risen to prominence on the internet by talking about 4 Extras, getting an interview right after. Now, traditionally,
that's some punk shit you do though.
Okay, so like I told
you know you favor the Crips, because when it come to Wack, you don't give.
Okay, so you're taking the same stance that Brick Baby took, because I told Brick Baby when he first started working here, listen, I fuck with you, I got love for you, but ultimately we're making content. I can't say no to interviewing somebody just because they got problems with you.
Depending on what it is.
But I did feel like this was a slightly different situation, because this is a guy that probably we wouldn't really be talking about if it wasn't for the conflict with 4 Extras. But in addition to that, it's just the fact that I know 4 Extras is not necessarily advanced enough in his understanding of this content world. He's not in the same position as you or Brick. Brick is down to sit down with people that are from opposing neighborhoods.
Listen, I got to say this. 4 Extras
not there.
I got to say this because I'm obligated to say this. You get a Crips of voice up here. It's only one Damu in this build, and that's me. And we talk about everything in the world.
We do content with Munchie all the time.
Everything, not all the time. No, you don't. Once every 6 months, Munchie might be up here.
I'm getting him up next week.
So my thing about it is this, right? You got to get a homie's a voice. If BRAZY want to call in and do an interview, you got to get the same homies a voice that you give on when you bring other cats up here who got a voice against them. It's just real talk.
Well, now it's real bad because he's locked. 4 Extras locked up. So now I really can't do it.
What you mean you can't do it?
Well, unless Forrester's agreed to it, but I don't want
What do you mean?
I don't want it to look like, oh, Forrester's got locked up, so
Hold on,
now
but
I'm
see,
actually
hold
doing
on.
the interview that I
Hey,
previously
you
said
done
I wasn't going to
You
do.
didn't have people come up here to totally slander my name, right?
But you get it. You're in the content game. You
fuck all
understand
that.
it more than Forrester
but
gets
that's
it
cool,
at this
though.
point.
You can't silence the homies, right? When they want to respond, I'm gonna speak for the Damu Corps. If a Damu want to respond, I don't give a about what Crip got to say nothing up here, right? Let him respond. Now, I'm not saying let him call in and diss 4Xtra's hood and talk about 4Xtra's kids and mama. I'm not gonna stand for that, right? But if you're gonna have the conversation, homie, get a homies, because it ain't now building bigger than Wack 100. No other dude in this building outside of yourself, right, has the reach that I have. So if I gotta take the scrutiny of my alleged ops, some of them I don't know, calling in, coming in, sitting in this seat and doing interviews and speaking against my name, if that's content is going on the thing is what it is, then guess what? Guess what? All these other dudes in here,
They got to deal with it too.
Brick Baby got to deal with it when Loose come in. 4X's don't got more seniority than Brick Baby. It's just real shit.
And Brick Baby was calling it Crip favoritism.
No, that's what it is, right? You can't, because I haven't told you, hey, this, that. You got all cock, and it's what it is. People be like, why Adam? Look, man, Adam is running his business, right? He running his business. That's cool. I know Adam, certain things Adam's not going to do. He's not going to allow a motherfucker come up here, disrespect my family shit. He going to let motherfucker run his content. But, bro, you cannot. The people want to hear it, right? And now it's like with 4Xtras. Why you trying to silence it?
Because from my perspective, it's like, this is the WWE. And you are not Hulk Hogan without a new dude every week or every couple weeks who wants to take on Hulk Hogan.
This is what I'm getting. And I ran the content. I'm the first one defending 4Xtras when the shit came out. Think about what I'm telling you. Now, Baby B BRAZY is damn near raised by Lil Mont from Devil Lane. That's my brother, Antonio Moses. We 12 years old. We in Camp Miller with 5 Bloods and 80 Crips. You know, when it was bad, right? But when the Baby B BRAZY content came out, I went on the thing, you watched me, and defended 4Xtras. I said, listen, I never hear 4Xtras drop names. I never hear him say he whooped everybody's ass. I hear him say he squabble all his enemies.
But to be fair, B BRAZY didn't say that he knocked Forresters out.
Okay.
That got manipulated at some point.
If you go to my YouTube channel, I covered all that. B BRAZY said he banged his hood. He told him, let's go get down. He went to go get down. When they was fighting, 4Xtras started jumping up and down saying, yeah, I like, that's some third shit.
I like you.
That's
I
our
like
third
you.
fight, right? I like, right?
I'm going to start saying that during podcasts.
Yeah, everything he said, and I pointed these things out, right? he didn't say either one of them knocked each other out, right? But when everybody that calls me, Rico, he a Crip from a Hawthorne Thug family. That's the one who been on J. Reed bumper. A lot of Crips that was there said, Wack, Baby B BRAZY got him. But so what? 4Xtras got down. He ain't run, he ain't ball up. Right. He ain't taking shit. And that was my thing is always hear 4Xtras say he squabbles up. Now, since then, it's been a bunch of people calling in with all kind of accusations, saying things, right? That I'm not gonna say because I haven't had the conversation with 4Xtras. 4Xtras ain't on the street to defend a lot of these things people were saying that allegedly happened, right? And nephew still, he's still nephew. But what I'm saying is he can't stop the homies from calling in and having a voice against, it's two sides to the story. If a Damu want to call in here and say, homie, I'm the one this happened with, then you can't say, because it really looked bad on 4Xtras to try to silence him. You know what I'm saying?
Because from my perspective, I understand why he wants to, encourage that interview not happening because of the optics. But at the same time, the thing about B BRAZY, the optics of me hiring him promoting him, building him up, and then bringing on somebody who realistically has negative things to say about
Well, you do it to me.
Yeah, but it seems a little
I'm
different.
already where I'm at, but
Okay. You ready?
I don't trip it.
This is what you would be super opposed to. I go pluck some random guy who doesn't like you out of Pacoima and give him an interview.
No, I
Because
wouldn't be.
he's a random.
You know
he
why
doesn't
I wouldn't
have.
be?
He hasn't earned the right to sit on this platform.
You know why I
the
wouldn't be?
BRAZY thing I think is different because realistically, when have you ever seen somebody build a platform on YouTube this significant from just yapping into their phone from jail? That's
Well, here
pretty
goes the
unique to me.
thing.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV, and we back with another breakdown, man. We got Wack 100 going off. Y'all heard the content, man. Going off on 4 extras, man, for getting locked up. This man finally had a chance to get out the streets, get a salary, get a contract at No Jumper. You know what I mean? And he got into it with X4. Looks like he stole the rights from his brand off the back. And yeah, allegedly he shot at him and he got locked up. Now Wack had a lot to say about it, and this is what Wack said. So he said he don't even know what to say no more. How many times you got to go through this? You got all the talent in the world. You got the right people watching you. You got a real opportunity, and instead of locking in, you get locked up. Now, you just got out, just started getting traction. People just started taking you serious, and now you right back here. Man, how many young artists would, man, do whatever it takes to be in your spot, and you out here throwing it all away for what? For some street nonsense, some clout. You think these fans care if you behind bars? They just gonna move on to the next dude. Now, this is the problem. Too many of y'all don't know how to separate the streets from the industry. I think you can do both, but let me tell you something. The streets don't love nobody. You either gonna make this music thing or this podcast thing work, or you gonna crash out trying to keep it real for people who ain't gonna write you when you get locked up. You gotta pick a side. Now look at the ones that really made it. They had to sacrifice. They had to move different. They had to cut people off. But you had a clear path, and instead you just made it 10 times harder for yourself. Now what? You think these people gonna wait for you? You think Adam's gonna wait for you at No Jumper? These platforms, these booking agents gonna pause their money till you figure it out? Nah, they moving on. Just like that. Now, we ain't here to tear you down, but we do want you to win, but at some point, you gotta want it for yourself. You gotta separate the industry from the streets. Now, I can't want it more than you. You had the whole city behind you, real momentum, people rooting for you, and now they got to hear about you locked up again. Come on, bro. You too talented for this dumb stuff, man. Now, at the end of the day, this industry don't wait for nobody. You either going to stay focused and level up, or you're going to keep making the same mistakes so they don't even talk about you no more. Right now, 4 extras got to make a decision. What do you want to do? You got to write your own story. You don't want a what could have been story, because right now you heading down the wrong road. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a dude, a YouTuber trying to get the bag. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all for